Good afternoon, everyone. It's Deidre of 180 Consulting, your personal stylist, wardrobe, and image consultant right here in Tri-Cities. So I wanted to touch on something that I get asked all the time, especially here in Tri-Cities. Where do you shop and how do you get good deals? Well, there's a lot of things to be said for online shopping. I am a big online shopper. I have to admit that. However, I know my body type, and so I know what brands will fit my particular shape best, and I've learned what type of fabrics to look for and what cuts. Now, when it comes to styling somebody else, I also know how to dress other body types and look for those similar cuts and things that are going to work well for that particular shape. Now, when it comes for looking here locally, it does get a little more difficult because we don't have a lot of options. The best one I would say for local designer end, if you want higher end pieces, I would check at a local store called Twist. It's also connected with Walla Walla Clothing Company. They're sort of like a Nordstrom style brand. They have everything from Eileen Fisher to Trina Turk, a little more contemporary lines such as AG Denim, those kinds of things. And I know that they can get kind of expensive, so I definitely would sign up for their mailer list so that way you can get informed of upcoming sales and events that they have going on. Now, if you're not into that high of a price point, which believe me, I totally understand, here locally I would also suggest we do have some options at Macy's, but in regards to the mall, I would also keep an eye out for things like the Loft. That's good for basics. I always get all my tees and just like basic layering tanks and even little sweaters and cardigans for layering from those kind of places, and get on their mailer list because they are always doing a 40% off weekend at some point during the month. Never pay full price at the Loft because you will be able to get it for a cheaper price a week later. In regards to like bargain type shopping, we do have a TJ Maxx. Look at those kind of places on certain days during the week. Never go on the weekends, that's when they've been picked over, but they get their shipments usually Monday through Thursday, and you want to go early in the day so you can see what's been put out and find your best options there. Beyond that, I would definitely say branch out a little bit. Go to Walla Walla. There's, again, that Walla Walla Clothing Company is there. There's another little boutique in Main Street, Walla Walla. I want to say it's something Opal. I can't remember off the top of my head, so forgive me for that. There's also a cute little store in Prosser called Sister or Sister to Sister. They've got some really cute eclectic pieces, little fun tops, jewelry, that kind of thing. Then let's branch out and talk out of town. Obviously, I'm a big out-of-town shopper. Whenever I'm in a big city, I go to Seattle quite often. I always manage to find stores and places to shop in bigger cities. In Seattle, I love Nordstrom, and there's, South Center that has a lot of different brands and stores, including a Nordstrom and other little one-off boutiques. And then when it comes to finding high-end pieces at a discounted price, one of my favorite things to do is look at consignment shops. We actually have one here locally that's really good. It's called Threads. Donna's the owner. She's super sweet, very informed about what's coming in fashion and trends, and so she always tries to find those pieces to have in her store. And not only that, they're all consignment, so you can get a really good deal on some designer items. For instance, I found a Ferragamo, if anybody knows that brand, designer bag there, and yes, I bought it, but that's neither here nor there. But she does have everything from that to things that are staple items like denim, purses, shoes, kind of everything. Outside the Tri-Cities, for consignment shops, look for places like Buffalo Exchange. They usually have some bigger higher end items as well as teen brands and things like that that are a little bit higher quality for consignment. And then I like to shop online, even some consignment stores. There is one in Chicago called Luxury Garage Sale. And if you find them on Instagram or find their website, they have their items posted on there, and you can message them back and forth and kind of see what they have in stock and find what you can get a good deal on. So believe me, I know it's hard living in a small town, especially when you want to have great style, but that doesn't mean that we can't have good style here in the Tri-Cities. Those are a few of my tips. Sorry to keep you for about 5 minutes, and hopefully you enjoy the rest of your day. I am about to head on a good old Costco run. Woohoo! I need some frozen berries. Anyway, have a good day, and with style and grace, love, Deidre.